Things That Piss Me Off Part 10, TV Advertising. Now I decided to use the TV show Bonanza as my example in this video. Now this is something that has always frustrated me for countless years, and it seems to have gotten worse throughout the years. Like when TV stations are so impatient to advertise the upcoming shows that they have to interrupt the current show that's playing with on-screen advertisements, which I'll show momentarily. Now there was a time period, no longer than maybe a year or two ago, when I was trying to record every episode of Bonanza that I could off of TV Land, the TV Land channel. You know, because it was my favorite TV Western, really the only one I like, and I was trying to record every single episode that exists, which is impossible because for some reason TV Land only plays like 200-something episodes, and there was like 431 episodes altogether of Bonanza. So I don't know what the excuse for that is, of why they never play the other 200-something episodes. I've never even seen those 200-something episodes. It would be like watching a completely brand new show if I ever got to watch all of them. And why they're not released on DVD box sets by now, and seasons, I'll never understand. I like Bonanza a lot better than Gunsmoke. But anyways, enough of that blabbing. This is what it's like. I'll show you a brief little clip, not too long, just to show an example of this on-screen advertising that I'm talking about. Like, look at right here. Episode's playing. And look at this. New original series, Myths and Legends. Ooh, that was so important that they had to interrupt the whole episode and ruin it. I mean, seriously, I don't want to see these stupid things on my permanent recordings of Bonanza. 10 years goes by and I see, ooh, Myths and Legends was coming on. They've completely ruined the episodes. Don't they have any respect for the people who tries to record them at home? Oh, they're probably thinking, well, they shouldn't be recording them anyways. These are copyrighted. They can just watch them from TV. Screw them, man. I'd rather have them recorded so I can watch them whenever I want without commercials and so. But you know, that's not even all of my complaints. Well, you ain't heard nothing yet. What's even worse, well, I don't know if it's worse, but yeah, I guess it's worse, is when TV stations get so terrible at being impatient about advertising the upcoming shows that they even destroy it. They destroy the end of the episode as it's going over, even before it's over. It's especially bad with Family Matters, with Steve Urkel, the Family Matters show. I don't know what channel that comes on, but my parents are always watching it, and I can't believe how they screw up that show every time it's going over. But I don't have any recordings of Family Matters to show examples, so I'm going to show Bonanza once again. Like, on the end of, like, Family Matters, even before the show is completely over, like during the final act, during the final scene, they'll completely squeeze the whole screen small, either vertically or horizontally, and show their advertisements. They'll completely silence out the end parts of the episode that was on and talk over it. I mean, so much for any kind of permanent recordings being good. I mean, your recordings are going to be destroyed. I mean, like this, for example. Okay, let's pretend that this is the final scene of Bonanza and that it's in motion. And then the TV station does this. It squeezes the whole screen vertically into a little small portion on the top, and then they advertise on the bottom half of the screen where I have it written there, and talk over it and stuff, and you can't even as much as hear the final act of the show. I mean, they're totally destroying shows when they do that. I can't even believe it when I see them doing this. And not only this, they sometimes do it horizontally, pushing the screen way over to one side while they advertise on the other. And it's just as bad. They talk over that too. And there's other times, I've even seen it a few times, I think, like this. simply just shrinking the entire screen and putting it in the top corner. Any of these ways is just as bad. Or they sometimes just talk while the credits are going over on the show, which I also hate. Why don't TV stations learn to stop screwing with the TV shows? Let them play in their entirety and wait for the commercial breaks to do their stupid advertising. Isn't that what commercials are for? Why are they destroying the shows? It pisses me off, and I'm sure everybody else feels that same way, especially if you're one of those people that tries to record TV shows and keep them on DVDs or whatever you're recording them on. Oh gosh, man. Well, that's the end of this complaint. This has bothered me, like I said, for years, and I felt that it deserved to be acknowledged. I mean, isn't it bad enough that the screen has to say TV Land in the bottom right corner of the screen the whole time it's on? Oh well, everybody, rate, comment, subscribe, send friend invites. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll be back later whenever I get new ideas for another pissed off video or a game review or whatever. You never know what I'm going to come up with next. See you later, dudes and dudettes. I'm so out of here.